Good morning, Wendy Antonucci here, and today I'm working with the April Cocoa Daisy printables. I have my Happy Planner pages, which is my my diary, my thoughts, my memory keeping. And I usually do a lot of fussy cutting. This month the designs are a little bit harder to fussy cut, and I will definitely do that, but I wanted to make the basis for my page. So what I've done is I've printed out the Cocoa Daisy printables, and I am going to print them onto my page. To do that, all I need to do is lay my page onto what I've already printed. So I've already tested it out. I know what it looks like. And there are a few places on here I don't want on here. I don't want this logo area, and I'd rather not have the crop guides. Also, this runs over. I'd like this area here to be on or as close to that line as I can. Now, because it is at the end here and I don't really want to trim my page, I'm just going to get it as close to the edge as I can, and I'm going to leave it. Now, how do I get this not to print? So we take some of our washi, which we all have plenty of, and I am just going to lay it over there. I know that the Cocoa Daisy logo is right there, so I'm going to go ahead and I need to make sure that I tape my Happy Planner page down to the paper so it does not move, especially at the top. It's very important because if you run it through and it snags, it will tear your paper if you're not careful. So there's the first one. Just snip that off. And then let's make sure it covered everything. Now that Cocoa Daisy area comes all the way down, which looks like it is, so I'm just kind of flipping it up to look. It's at least down here, so I'm going to add another row. And that should be safe. All right, so let's check again. That's definitely covered. I've also covered the crop lines, which were right there. The little squares are going to be right about here, so that's okay. I don't want to go over any farther. It is taped down to the page, so it's nice and secure. So that's my first page. Now, I've already ran this one through. So, and you can see I just laid it down on the page I had printed out, the letter page. I laid down my Happy Planner. It does put the little dots, but I prefer to have a grid anyway. And then here is all the washi. So all you have to do is carefully remove your page. I don't like to keep printing out different pages on my letter, so I'm just going to take that off, set that over there, and now I want to get this one on here. So again, I don't want this area. I do not have a problem so much with the dotted lines. I'd rather not have them, or at least line them up on these that are already on there. So I'm going to kind of scoot it up. I do want it farther because I do want to get as much of the design on my page as I can. So it looks like I have my black line right at the edge of this. Now, I don't have a lot of room up top, so you can get away with, there are crop lines right there, so I'm going to put this right here to cover up that. Sometimes, and I think I need a little bit more, you can get away with just taping the sides, but again, you've got to be careful that it does not snag. So I think that'll be okay on that side. Now, I need to cover this because even though I don't want that area, so I'm just going to cover it up. Get a little bit on tape on the side so again, I can keep my page sturdy when it goes through the printer. I'm going to put this as close to the top as I can. And I'm going to get this off somehow. Okay. This is not going to affect my page. That's good. So it looks like everything is down and I have everything nice and smooth at the top. So now we're going to move to the printer and run it through. All right, here we are. The first page we're printing is the printable A5 planner page. So I'm going to go find that. It was the one with the umbrellas. So this is page 1. I'm going to come up here to the print, and then I'm going to just select page 1. Now I'm going to come to my printer, which is a Canon. I know everybody has different ones, but this is how this one works. Pull out the paper tray. All right, now I have my page. Okay, and I'm going to put the front in first, and I'm going to turn it upside down. Okay, just make sure that's in. Close that, come back over here, and we're going to hit print. All right, and wait for it. And I printed the wrong page on there. But you can see it's lovely. It's just on the wrong side. This was actually the second part page. So don't do that. I'm going to go back up here and we're going to print this one again on the right page. So we're going to go to print, page 1, and again, so when you load it, you're going to put the top in first and flip it down. And go ahead and hit print. And this is actually what it looks like. I've already printed one on the correct page. You can see that the lines run over a little bit, but that's okay for me. I'm really all right with that. But the design is on there. I have a grid now, so it's nice and easy to write on. Here's the one that just came out. You see? This one I lined up a little bit better. And all I need to do is remove the washi. Just make sure you do it carefully because it does rip. And it also has ink on it, so be careful because it'll get you messy. Okay? So I will be back with a full flip through of my planners once they're done. Thanks for joining me.